What do you get when you have some 700 shooters from 36 states competing in 27 different events? Carney Scott Steinbrook has coached games all over the state on fields like this one at Hastings High, but where he has been internationally to watch some of the greatest games in soccer in the world is even more impressive. So it is race day here at Motorsports Park Hastings, one of 3 this weekend. The conditions ideal, the sun shining.
Now your local sports with NBC Nebraska's Ed Littler.
Lately, they've been 2 of the hottest teams in baseball, so this week's interleague series between the Kansas City Royals and Los Angeles Dodgers promised to be a compelling one.
Ed Littler is standing by live with more. Hey, Ed.
Well, Spencer, yes, out here at the Nebraska State Fair, and as they say, the excitement is in the air at the Nebraska State Fair. As we know, gates opened at 9 o'clock this morning.
Now your local sports with NBC Nebraska's Ed Littler.
The stage is set for the College World Series Best 2 of 3 Championship Series beginning tomorrow night at TD Ameritrade Park in Omaha. It will be SEC foes LSU and Florida battling for the national title after elimination victories were won yesterday. The Bayou Bengals slugged their way to a victory over the top-seeded and top-ranked Oregon State Beavers. They dealt the Beavers 2 straight losses after Oregon State had lost only 4 games all season. The Gators bounced back from a Friday loss to the Horned Frogs of TCU with a 3-0 shutout win, setting up what to be a great national championship matchup. The sudden departure of heralded freshman wide receiver Keyshawn Johnson Jr., at least temporarily, certainly has Coach Mike Riley and Husker fans disappointed. Will the son of the former NFL superstar wide receiver rejoin the Huskers? Will Coach Riley address that question at the recent Friday Night Lights? Very little went right for the Nebraska Danger indoor football team last night in their intense conference championship game down in the Valley of the Sun against the Arizona Rattlers. The Bosselman boys trailed from start to finish, and they never were really in the game for all practical purposes. It was decided by halftime. Well, we've reached the end of the front 9 in our Spencer versus the Pros golf series, and this week we return to the Ashland Golf Club. And here is head golf pro Owen Schutte to preview the par 5 12th hole. So the stage is once again set tonight at 10. Spencer will take on Owen Schutte on the par 5 12th hole. Make sure to tune in for that. And we'll be back with more NBC Nebraska News.
All right, Littler joins us now from Memorial Field with more. Hey, Ed.
Well, Justin, yes, I'm here at Memorial Field in Kearney where the West Coast Zephyrs of Scotts Bluff are into play. They're into play the Kearney Runza team in a doubleheader tonight. First game is underway, and in that first game, in the 5th inning, the Kearney Runza club ahead of the West Coast Zephyrs by the score of 9-2. Important for Kearney Runza to build momentum tonight because they have 3 games on the road in Lincoln coming this weekend. We'll have highlights of tonight's ball game here on NBC Nebraska News at 10. For now, Justin, let's go back to you in the studio.
Oh boy.
Welcome to Elks Golf Club and the Summer Parks and Recreation Golf Series, where golfers ages 9 through 15 each Thursday tee it up and play 9 holes here. They practice other days, and you get the feeling there is nowhere else they would rather be.
Oh man, it is so much fun to come out here. I mean, we get out here, but it lasts a long time. We go from 9 until noon.
The opportunity to be here is great. Like, it's really fun, like, golfing with other kids and like getting to know other kids and stuff.
Well, as you probably know, here at NBC Nebraska, we have our special reports, Spencer versus the Pros, where Spencer Schubert does more than hold his own against the best pros in the area. Well, I'm such a bad golfer, I would have trouble holding my own against these fellows. No doubt about that. Okay, so that was an easy one and only practice. But unlike me, these guys take this seriously.
It's getting me ready for high school next year and trying to make the team. And it's just fun to be out here.
So as the sun shines and the summer continues, good golf continues to play, and we can see some great shots by area young golfers right here at Elks Golf Course.